Hey there cat lovers, ever wonder why your feline friend does those weird things? Have you ever been puzzled when your feline general acts more like an alien than a pet? Well, stick around because today, we're dissecting 12 weird cat behaviors and explaining them to you. Stay till the end to find the most surprising behavior of all. Did you know that as per a study by the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, about 30% of the general cat population exhibits behavior disorders? Whether it is napping in a laundry basket, darting around at 3 a.m., or knocking over your favorite vase, your adorable fluffy feline may be communicating something important that's lost in translation. So, let's dive into these eccentric behaviors your cat has been pulling off that often leaves you bewildered. Buckle up, because we are about to understand our feline friends a bit better. 1. Kneading. Why do cats leave little muffin prints everywhere, you wonder? Known as kneading, this behavior can be quite intriguing. Here, let's dig into it. Many of us have seen our furry friends kneading, a behavior which looks like they're trying to knead a loaf of bread. This alternating pushing motion using their front paws makes them look as if they are leaving little muffin prints all over. But what's the reason behind this peculiar activity? Researchers suggest that this behavior is instinctive and can be traced back to our pets' wild ancestors. A study made by the Cummings School of Veterinary Medicine at Tufts University indicates that wild cats need to lay down a comfortable surface to sleep on or to give birth. And another research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior adds that cats carry this habit into adulthood, using kneading as a way of marking territory since the pads of their feet contain scent glands, explaining those muffin prints you find around your house. Moreover, kneading is also a display of contentment. It is believed this behavior is related to the comfort a cat received from its mother's nursing, a memory it carries into adulthood and replicates during relaxed and happy moments. Alright, have you ever seen your cat chattering, usually while looking out the window? If you didn't know any better, you might mistake it for a little dental issue. But in reality, it's actually something far more interesting. This teeth chattering or quick jaw ticking usually happens when cats spot a bird or squirrel outside and it's out of their reach. Scientists from the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA, believe this could be due to the intense body language of a cat preparing to pounce on its prey. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, 2002, confirms this, stating that this unique behavior is likely rooted in the ancestral hunting instincts of cats wherein they perform a unique and rapid bite to their prey's neck to immobilize it. Now, isn't that fascinating? But don't worry. This is normal cat behavior and isn't indicative of any health problem. However, make sure to provide enough mental stimulation and playtime to your cats to keep these instincts satisfied in a safe and healthy manner. Remember, a stimulated cat is a happy cat. 3. The tail quiver, puzzled by the tail that trembles? The reasons might surprise you. If you've ever noticed your feline friend performing a little tail dance, you're not alone in your curiosity. This phenomenon, known formally as the tail quiver, is quite common amongst cats and has a few interesting explanations. Firstly, when a cat's tail is held highly upright and experiences slight quivers, this is often a sign of excitement or exhilaration. Cats may do this when they see their favorite human, when they're about to receive a beloved treat, or when they're thrilled about exploring a new environment. On the other hand, a tail quiver accompanied by tail fluffing can denote fear or anxiousness, commonly seen in hostile encounters between cats or when faced with a potential predator. The fluffed-up state serves as a tactic to make the cat appear larger and more intimidating to the threat at hand. Lastly, the tail quiver can also signal marking behavior in cats. It's particularly prevalent in unneutered males and females in heat, which engage in urine spraying to mark their territories or indicate their readiness to mate. This behavior, like many others in the feline world, is heavily influenced by hormones. This information comes from studies done by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. The fourth weird cat behavior is something we've titled the slow blink. Have you ever noticed your cat staring at you, then slowly blinking its eyes? While it might look a bit off-putting or even creepy to the uninitiated, it couldn't be further from it. This unique form of feline communication is actually a sign of trust and affection. Researchers, such as those at the University of Sussex, understand the slow blink as a kind of cat kiss or eye hug. It's a key part of cat language designed to break down barriers of mistrust and establish a rapport with others. Especially interesting is that cats often use the slow blink towards humans, not just other cats. Bradshaw, J., and al. 2015. It's important to note that cats, in their natural state, are solitary creatures and can be quite territorial. Therefore, a slow blink from your feline friend is their way of lowering their guards and telling you that they feel safe. The fact that your furry buddy does this means that they trust you enough to let their defenses down. McComb, K., et al. 2009. So, next time when your cat gives you a slow blink, return the gesture. It's a wonderful way to bond with your feline friend and show them that you understand their language. As an added bonus, your cat might even respond with a purr of approval, further solidifying your bond. Number 5 on our list is bringing gifts. Are you among those cat owners who have experienced the awkward scenario of receiving a dead animal from your pet cat? Yes, these gifts, as pet owners often like to call them, can range from dead mice, birds, or even an insect. This behavior might seem odd, indeed, but it can be traced back to the cat's instincts. Cats are natural hunters, and this trait persists even in domesticated felines. They are, in essence, teaching their humans to hunt, just like a mother cat would teach her kittens. According to a 2009 study conducted by the University of Georgia and the National Geographic Society, domestic cats brought back prey an average of 23% of their hunts. Reference, Carrie Ann T. Lloyd, Quantifying Free-Roaming Domestic Cat Predation Using Animal-Borne Video Cameras. So the next time you receive a gift from your cat, remember they aren't trying to gross you out. Instead, they're trying to share their skills with you or provide for you. Though it might not be pleasant, it indicates a strong bond between the cat and its owner, as the cat views you as part of its family or group. Wow, we are already halfway through our list of 12 weird cat behaviors. We hope you're having as much fun watching this video as we are sharing these feline facts with you. Remember, if you want to continue to explore the peculiar world of your furry friend, there's a super easy way to do. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to make sure you're always notified when we release new content. Reference, Google and Ipsos Connect, How People Discover, Watch and Engage with YouTube Content, 2016. Based on users 18 to 34 years old who use YouTube at least once per month. But wait, we've got a question for you. What's the most surprising thing your furball has ever done? We'd love to hear your anecdotes. Just write them down in the comments below. In the world of cats, uniqueness is only par for the course. 6th on our list of weird cat behaviors brings us to the realm of excessive grooming. For a society that values cleanliness, watching a cat constantly grooming itself might seem fairly normal or even admirable. However, when this grooming becomes excessive and obsessive, it can turn into a behavior known as feline hyperesthesia syndrome. For context, studies show that cats typically spend about 30 to 50% of their day grooming themselves. So, grooming is certainly an integral part of a cat's daily routine. But when you notice your furry friend grooming themselves way more than usual, it may be more than just an obsession with cleanliness. Now, excessive grooming could be due to a number of reasons varying from behavioral to medical. For instance, skin allergies, external parasites, generalized anxiety disorder, or even dental problems could lead to this excessive grooming. In such cases, consultation with a veterinarian is the best next step. It's also important to remember that each cat is unique, so what's normal for one could be different for another. If you notice any changes in your cat's behavior, it's always a good idea to seek professional advice. Section number 7, Zoomies, Cats Love Speed More Than Sonic. Let's explain why. When you see your cat sprinting around the house like a cheetah on the hunts or trying to beat Usain Bolt's sprinting record, you're witnessing their zoomies, which in technical parlance is actually termed frenetic random activity periods or FRAPs. This behavior may seem weird to us, but for our feline friends, it's absolutely normal. So, why do cats get these adrenaline surges? Well, cats, by nature, are hunters. Their wild ancestors depended on short bursts of speed to catch their prey. Domesticated cats have inherited these instincts, and even though your pet might not need to hunt for its meals, it still feels the urge to sprint and pounce now and then. This is also a way for them to get physical exercise and stimulation. Thus cats might get fraps any time of day, but it's particularly common during dawn and dusk, the prime hunting times for their wild ancestors. Ensuring your pet gets enough playtime, particularly before meals and bedtime, can minimize these frantic sprints. Keep in mind, though, that fraps are generally harmless, normal, and a sign of a happy, healthy cat. So, next time you see your kitty zooming around, don't worry, they're just being their fun, playful selves. Have you ever been chilling with your feline friend, when suddenly they bash their head into yours? Don't worry, you haven't upset your cat. In fact, far from it. The headbutt, or rather known as the head bunt in the feline world, is a weird but affectionate behavior cats display. The term for this peculiar action in cat language is bunting, and it's reserved only for their most favorite people or animals around them. When a cat headbutts you, they are not only trying to get your attention or asking for pats, but they are sharing their affection and marking you as their territory. According to Dr. Becker, a renowned veterinarian, this act is also a way for your cat to leave their scent on you, as a part of their territorial marking system. Cats have scent glands throughout their bodies, and by headbutting they release pheromones, signaling they trust you and consider you part of their family. So, next time your kitty bonks their head against yours, they're really just saying they love you. Isn't it adorable? 9. Nighttime crazies. Ever wondered why your otherwise calm and sleepy feline friend turns into a burst of energy during the night? No, it's not them being anti-night owl. The fun reason behind this behavior can actually be traced back to their ancestral roots. You see, domestic cats are descendants of the African wildcat. These wildcats are nocturnal, with their most active hunting period being dusk and dawn. As descendants of such creatures, our domestic pet cats still retain some of this biological programming. Source: Scientific American. Their ancestral counterpart, the African wildcat, is primarily a twilight hunter. The times of dusk and dawn provide these wild creatures with the perfect lighting conditions to hunt their prey. Their keen senses and ability to perform in dim light gives them a significant advantage. This behavioral characteristic has been passed down to our domestic felines. Despite being well fed and taken care of, they don't forget their hunter roots, especially at night. Source: Journal of Zoology. In our homes, this natural hunting instinct manifests as what we lovingly term the nighttime crazies. Most cat owners get to witness this as their furry friends might start dashing around the house, chasing an imaginary prey, or intensely staring at a random spot, all during the dark hours of the day. Essentially, what they are doing is exhibiting the remnants of their wild, hunting instincts. So, the next time your cat wakes you up at 2 a.m. with all its craziness, know that it's just them channeling their inner hunter. Source: Animal Planet. Many cat owners have been puzzled by the sight of their feisty feline friends nibbling on a blade of grass. Eating plants seems to go against the cat's primarily carnivorous nature, doesn't it? Interestingly, while cats are known to be fish lovers, their eating habit extends beyond what one might expect. You see, cats can often be found eating plants for a number of reasons. Firstly, it's important to know that cats lack the enzyme to properly break down plants. But when they consume grass, the grass actually ends up acting as a natural laxative that helps move hairballs and other indigestible matter out of their system. A 2009 study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that of the 3,000 cat owners surveyed, 71% reported that their cats had eaten plants at least once, and many of them didn't show any signs of illness afterwards. In addition to this, there is a theory suggesting that the act of eating grass triggers a cat's vomiting reflex to help them get rid of anything unpleasant in their stomachs. And while it might seem strange, this is actually seen to be a smart move for our feline friends. Another theory from Animal Planet suggests that cats might eat grass to make up for certain deficiencies in their diet, such as folic acid, which happens to be present in grass. Although it could seem peculiar, it turns out, there may be an evolutionary angle to this behavior as well. Cats, in their feral state, might have ingested plants while consuming prey in order to aid with digestion or to ingest certain nutrients. So, pet parents, there's no need to worry if you catch your furry friend munching on a potted plant now and then. It's both fascinating and completely normal. Remember, though, to ensure the plants they're consuming are non-toxic for them. Number 11, uncovered poop. This stinky affair has a lot to reveal. Have you ever wondered why your cat sometimes leaves its poop uncovered? In the wild, cats generally cover their feces to mask their scent from predators and other cats. However, in a domestic setup, if a cat feels comfortable and not threatened, they may not feel the need to cover it up. It can actually be a sign of them feeling secure in their environment. Interestingly, a cat may also leave its poop uncovered as a sign of aggression or dissatisfaction, like showing their dominance or when they're unhappy with their litter box maintenance. The Association of Pet Behavior Counselors has found that it's a common issue in multi-cat households where there's a fight for dominance. Also, according to the Cornell University College of Veterinary Medicine, if your cat suddenly starts leaving their droppings uncovered, it could also be a sign of medical issues such as arthritis or other types of discomfort that make it difficult for them to squat and cover up. In these cases, a vet visit is warranted. Our final weird feline behavior we're going to explore involves something you might have noticed if you've ever left a paper bag or plastic sheet lying around. Cats have an odd fascination with these materials, often seen gnawing, pouncing, and even wildly leaping into them. But what gives? What's the secret behind this paper and plastic fetish? Cats are hardwired by nature to respond to crinkling sounds because these mimic the sounds of small critters rustling grass or leaves. This behavior begins to develop when they are kittens, and their play often involves simulated hunting behaviors. That crunchy paper bag under your groceries might very well sound like a mouse scurrying through a field to your cat. Cutts, D.E., 2007, Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery. This instinctual behavior is not only about the sound. The act of burrowing into a paper bag or sliding under a sheet of newspaper can be simulated stalking and hiding, which is inherently rewarding for cats. So yes, that paper bag is likely more than just a bag to your cat. To them, it's a crunching, crinkling creature to stalk and attack. Halls, v. 2012, The Complete Cat's Meow, everything you need to know about caring for your cat. As for plastic, the attraction can be a bit more complicated. Some cats are drawn to the texture under their teeth, finding the act of nibbling relaxing. There's also the fact that many plastic bags can accidentally be treated with substances like lanolin, a type of oil found in sheep's wool, or starchy cornstarch, both of which can be attractive to cats. Baker, R. 2017, DVM 360. However, it's important to supervise your cat with plastic, as it can be a choking hazard.